Hello, hello. Trooper Steve on patrol, and we are back down in my hometown, Osceola County, city of St. Cloud. And it is a really cool day because I love when our law enforcement agencies go above and beyond to try to recruit highly qualified candidates to join their police department. So today I'm joined by someone I've known for quite some time, seen him on the road for a while, but it's cool to see him now in charge of the recruitment. Sergeant Ronnie Morales, sir.
Steve, thanks for having me, buddy. It was a pleasure.
Thanks for jumping in, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Beautiful day. Can't say that about the rest of the country right now.
Yeah, no, they're struggling right now.
Oh,
come to Florida.
Geez,
another reason to come to Florida.
Another reason to come down here. St. Cloud, east side of Osceola County. How long have you been with the St. Cloud Police Department?
I've been here since 2019. Been a cop since 2011 or so, but came over here in 2019. Best change I ever made.
Where'd you come from?
I worked in Eustis in Lake County.
Okay.
And I love that agency. It was a good agency, but the drive was just killing me.
So you lived down here and commuted all the way up there?
Exactly. Yeah,
Ooh.
So finally made the switch, and I haven't been happier. It's been a great, great home for me. And really what it is a home. It's a second home for me, and that's what I love to tell people about this agency.
Well, and you've gotten, even though 2019, that's still a good chunk to be at a police department.
Yeah, for sure.
You've gotten to see some amazing transitions happen down here.
Oh, absolutely.
From leadership to technology.
Absolutely.
To the growth of the city. And it's still growing.
It is. It is. This is, we're one of the fastest growing cities in Osceola County, in the nation. People are coming down here. One of the safest cities, and we were named the safest city in Florida. So, there's definitely an attraction to this area. And when you think about it, we have everything ready for that ultimate growth. Right? We have the room for growth. Right? The county's huge, and St. Cloud goes as far north as Orlando, as far east as the county line, and so there's plenty of room for growth. And I think that's what the attraction out here for the builders and developers. And you're constantly seeing that growth out here. So.
Well, I was raised down here, and everyone's like, Steve, you ever going to move back to Osceola? And I'm just like, nah. But if I do, I'm moving to St. Cloud.
Absolutely.
It's close to Lake Nona.
Absolutely.
The airport's here. So, well, not here, but
20
minutes.
Yeah, 20 minutes.
I live currently in Lake Mary, and that's a 40-minute drive each time. Yeah. So
you don't have to deal with I-4 down here, which is a godsend.
Godsend, but you got the turnpike, brother.
We're working on it.
He's like, shh, don't.
We're working on it.
It's slowly getting expanded.
That whole area, Clay Whaley, that whole end. I mean, it's completely going to change. There's going to be a huge flyover. That's a 5-year project that the FDOT is taking on. And it's been great for us, too. That's another reason why we love it, because it's an overtime opportunity for our officers.
Absolutely.
Details and stuff like that. But it's going to be a changing landscape out here in St. Cloud. You're not going to recognize it in 5 years.
You can come down here after a year, and you're like, wait, where'd that come from? Kind of thing. Oh, this road goes this way now.
Absolutely.
So you guys are making a push. You guys have always been recruiting really high-quality candidates, and you guys tend to steal some really good people from other agencies.
We do.
Which you guys...
we're proud of it.
Yeah. You steal from OPD, you steal from the county, you've stolen some troopers.
Yeah, absolutely.
You have a very well-versed police department.
We do.
And it was the first time I saw you guys put it on social media, and I was reading it, and I'm like, wait a second. You're going out of your way to try to train applicants to succeed. And I was like mind blown about this, because usually... I know what you only know what you know, right?
Right.
I remember applying to the Highway Patrol, and you go through this months-long worth of paperwork,
and
within 5 minutes of showing up physically, you can be sent home.
Right.
For something as dumb as an undone tie or a tattoo that you didn't claim in the right spot.
Correct.
And it's like all that work just thrown out.
It is, and it's hard. As a new person looking for an employment or someone that's looking to change, it's hard because... like you're saying, it's difficult to understand what you're required and what's required of you for the profession. So, I'm glad you brought it up, Steve, because this is an opportunity for us to get some good quality candidates from laterals, from out of state.
So next Friday, a 2-day event. You guys put this graphic up, which was amazing. Well, a kind of explainer. Talk to me. So on the next Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, so we plan on doing a one-stop shop, right?
Okay.
So you RSVP, you come down to the event. We're going to guide you through the entire hiring process. We're going to explain to you what we're looking for. We're going to explain to you what our requirements are. We're going to run you through some physical tests. We're going to run you through some lie detector tests. We're going to run you through some background information to get you started with all that stuff.
So a 6-month process in 2 days.
We're trying to encompass it, in 2 days. And really what we're trying to do is we're trying to help out individuals who need to travel. And it's difficult.
Okay.
It's difficult for a 6-month hiring process to travel 4 or 5 times to come down for one thing. It's taxing on them. It's taxing on their money, obviously, their finances. It's not easy to fly down here every day and find hotels and stuff.
Especially
like
for
that.
something that's not promised.
Right, correct.
You're applying for a chance to come down here.
Exactly. So, we're thinking, okay, let's bring everyone down on one day. We can try to maximize that one time and do as much as we possibly can. And by the end of the day, they'll know where they stand. And so if they want to continue with us as a family, then, hey, listen, you're in the right place. You're going to move forward. We like to be upfront and honest about our hiring process. We talked about it before. We only want the best candidates. We take pride in this agency. We have the best set of officers running the show. And the reason I strongly believe the reason why we're one of the safest cities in the nation, in Florida, is because of our officers. They take pride in what they do. They're not out here just sitting under a tree doing nothing.
They're not.
They're being proactive.
Hey, sometimes you'll catch them with the blue lights behind you if you're out of control out here. And I think that's the best part. I've never heard, at least since I've been quote-unquote Trooper Steve, I haven't heard a bad thing. The community tends to reach out and tell me everything for whatever reason. I don't know why. But it's like, man, we love our St. Cloud Police Department. You guys are everywhere. Community service, traffic, TAC, SWAT, full service, everything here. And the technology that you guys have adopted since Chief Gerke's arrived has been insane. From your real-time center to these drones that you guys have.
Yeah, that's one thing I think no one can touch us. And I'm being honest when I say that, because I've looked around different agencies and I say, hey, do you guys have this? You guys, no, we don't have that.
Right.
The ability to get dispatched to a call for service and have an overwatch before you get there and tell you, hey, the bad guy's in the yard on the southeast corner that's amazing.
Without spending thousands of dollars on a helicopter.
Correct. And even a helicopter's not going to get there fast enough, right? They take some time to deploy and do their thing. A drone is instantly, by the time the call is being dispatched, that drone's already up in the air going over to the location.
Unbelievable.
And the bad guys don't even know it. The bad guys don't even know that the drone is up in the air. So it's such an advantage to an officer, and I credit our chief because he has been pushing hard. Our Real Crime Center is amazing. They are putting up, pods all over the city, so we're going to have coverage in this entire area. So
I will say not the weirdest, the most unique thing I find when talking to any of your leadership, whether it's sergeant all the way up to the chief, deputy chief, captains, I get to mingle with so many other agencies, and when I talk to command level, 90% of the time they're talking about what the administration's doing, what the policies and the future is. There is not, and I'm not kissing any butt here because I don't have to. But every time I talk, you guys always refer to your guys first, the road patrol. Oh, yeah, what your men and women need out on the road. Whether chiefs, it's like, I got my guys and gals this, and then just listening to you, you're like, I want good people so I can take care of good people.
Absolutely.
Come on.
Yeah, absolutely. And we have such a good FDO program. We just recently revamped our field training program. So, we put the onus back on patrol, so it's closer to patrol. It used to be on the administrative side, so there was kind of a little bit of a disconnect there between our trainers and our trainees. Now it's all back on patrol, right? So the field training is 100% focused on those new guys. They're getting what they need. They're getting the attention they deserve, and we're seeing a more successful turnaround time with our recruits, which is great.
I love it because without patrol, and of course I got to give my dispatchers a shout out. Without dispatch,
absolutely,
you have nothing.
Really
you have absolutely nothing.
No, they're definitely the backbone of the police department, and me coming from patrol, I miss patrol. I love patrol. I'll go back to patrol any day.
People are like, Steve, you miss being a full-time trooper, and I'm like, absolutely. They're like, really? I go, there's nothing like having that independence. Out on the road, knowing you've got men and women that if you're in trouble, one button and they're coming to help you.
Oh, and they're coming.
Yeah.
And they're coming.
Listen, anytime. I remember this like it was yesterday. If I made a traffic stop in St. Cloud and needed a backup, I always used to say, please advise St. Cloud it is routine backup.
Oh, yeah.
Because if a trooper called, hey, a trooper's calling for backup, the city would show up. You'd hear them. The second you'd key off, they're like, what you need, troop? And I'm like, guys, he's just getting mouthy. I just needed another one. And you're like, well, we're here, kind of thing.
But that's the kind of support that we provide to not only just our troopers, we provide that to the county.
Yep.
Anybody that's coming through, we've had some Orange County and OPD people come through here and say, hey, I need 94, I need backup because of whatever this I'm coming into. We're there in a heartbeat because we understand that camaraderie. And we respect it, and we're always pushing to support our brothers.
And if anyone's interested in coming down here, it's no longer small town St. Cloud Police Department. You guys are a full service police department.
Absolutely.
You have everything under the sun.
We do.
Whether it's SWAT, recruitment, motors, which is close to my heart,
Yeah.
training, CID, drones now.
Yeah.
and then the equipment just keeps.
We have, you name it, we have it.
I always say there's always it's like a small city within a department. If there's a civilian job out there, you find that in a police department.
Absolutely.
Pretty cool stuff. So I want to get out. I want to see some of the toys that you guys have, because if someone's coming down here, they want to see what you got.
Absolutely.
I think, even though a lot of people like to say the Highway Patrol has it, I think St. Cloud has the best looking police cars in Central Florida. I'm going to say it. I'm going to put it out there.
The all black is such a clean look.
The blue's been touched up modern. The font's been touched up a little bit. It's gorgeous. So let's hop on out,
right, cool.
and we'll check it out. If you guys are watching this on News 6 Plus, we're going to hop out and check out some of the equipment. So give us 1 second.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. All right, guys, as we jump out here, we're gonna jump on out and just check out some of the equipment that they've got going on. So you guys have, how many is this the official like SWAT vehicle that we've got going on here?
This is our brand new Lenco Bearcat.
Okay.
We just acquired it last year for our full-time, our operations on the SWAT team. This is a beast. This thing, it provides us cover, it provides us a rescue vehicle, it's our deployment vehicle, it's everything we need, and we couldn't have asked for a better option for our SWAT team.
When it comes to, I gotta ask, what's one of these costs in actuality?
I want to say it's like $400,000. It's pretty high up there.
But when you buy it, this thing here is going to last quite some time.
It is, and this is one of those things where it's an investment in the community more than it is an investment in the police department. This thing is, like I said, if we need to use it as a rescue vehicle, it's available for a rescue vehicle. But if we need to use it for a high-risk search warrant, it's going to be used for a high-risk search warrant.
A lot of people look at this and it's like, oh, they're just out there. That's just a police work. But you got to remember where we live.
Absolutely.
Those storms that come through here.
Absolutely.
High water rescues, going through where roads have been closed and debris.
Right.
Patrol car's not going to get there.
No. We don't want to put our guys in risk as well. When we're going out to rescue somebody, we don't want to become the ones that need rescuing.
Right.
So
put yourself in danger and tie everyone else up.
So we need the tools in order to do it. This is one of our tools. We have many, I think, options for us, but this is a grant funding that we got, so it's great. And I love it. I've been inside of it. I've had an opportunity to drive it as in SWAT operations.
I got to roll in on
cool.
this thing once for one of your guys' water gun battles.
Oh yeah.
And that's another thing. You guys, your community service division here.
Yeah.
Pretty active.
Our community engagement team is probably the one of the highlights of our agency. We really push strong. It's such a good run team. And Chief Gerke backs it 100%. And, we want to make sure that the community understands why we're here, right? Because you can have the most amazing police department in the world, but if our community doesn't back us, then it doesn't matter.
Right.
So we go out of our way to ensure that, hey, the community understands what we're doing. We're in the same message. We're putting out, events. We're corresponding with them. We're addressing their needs. We've got the motors guys out here because they're doing what they're doing.
A lot of people would say, or they think, well, if you want to know, go find out. But you guys are like, no. We're here to inform you what we're doing.
Absolutely, and it's our job. It's our job to make sure that we're transparent and the community understands what
I like hearing that, because a lot of people are like, well, our job is to save people. No, your job is to keep people informed.
Absolutely.
And if they don't like you, they're not going to come to you.
That's right.
I like you, so why not,
that's
right?
We got to build that trust and that rapport.
Let's go check out these motorcycles, because this thing, you guys, a lot of agencies use Harleys.
Yeah.
Some use Beamers. And you guys are... These are Beamers, right?
They are. They're BMWs. We did have the Harleys for a while, and we still have them, right, Matt? We have a couple of them. This is Corporal Reddit. He's one of our motors officers, and but this is probably the cleanest motors that you will find in the state of Florida.
Are you kidding me right now?
This is the cleanest motors you'll find. You'll find
State Trooper motors look pretty good too.
They're sharp, but look at this. This black on blue, man, can't be touched.
Reddit, come on over here, man. I want to talk to you real quick. We're going to use this. I'm just going to go back and forth with you. So how long have you been on the motor unit?
About 3 years now.
Would you do anything else?
I love it. Honestly, I had no idea how much I would love it until I got there, and it's one of those things that you don't really go away from once you get. It's a really sweet gig, a lot of good opportunities. It's just an enjoyable part of the unit.
Did you ever get to ride the Harleys?
Yes, I did, briefly.
So what is the biggest for you difference between a Harley Davidson and this pretty futuristic looking BMW?
There's so many differences. One thing is that they're nowhere near as hot. The safety aspect of it, being able to stop in time a lot faster than the Harleys.
Man, he's just destroying the Harley over here right now.
There's so many things. I can. The battery lasts longer. It's a lot more agile. I just can get around in traffic a lot smoother and safer.
It seems like I'm going to have to come out and do a different patrol and come do motor training with these guys, because I have never been on a motor BMW. So I'm sure they're looking at me like, you're not riding one of our BMWs, Steve. It's just not happening. So, but this thing, you guys answer calls for service on this. You can work a call from this. You've got laptops, everything you need right on the motor, right?
That's correct.
Pretty cool stuff. So these are brand new.
These are 2024s. We do have some 2026s that are
okay.
in the works.
So you got more coming. How big is the motor unit currently?
We currently have 5. So it's a sergeant, corporal, and 3 officers.
And how long do you have to be with St. Cloud Police Department before you can apply to a motor unit?
Typically, right now, I believe it's 2 years before you can apply to a special unit, and for us.
And you obviously have to work your way to it. So if that's in your goal, you're out there working traffic as a patrol. You're trying to build your future a little bit so that when it's time to apply, your numbers are better than the other guys.
That's right.
Love it. Thanks, Fred. I appreciate you. So, Sarge, any last things for anybody who's coming out on Friday that they would need to know? Things that they should be bringing, little things that they may forget that you can remind them about?
Yeah, just make sure you RSVP. Make sure that we know that you're coming.
Okay.
We'll gladly take you if you show up, but we want to be prepared for you.
Okay.
So make sure you RSVP. My email address or my phone number is down there in that flyer. Once you get there, just be patient. Bring some food, some water, some little snacks to hydrate and stuff like that. We plan for it to be an all-day event, but we don't want to make sure that you don't have any breaks in between that you can go do what you have to do. Reply to my emails. Come prepared with the packet that we're going to send you, and just come with a positive attitude. We want to have you here. We obviously want you to be informed, and we want you to be a part of the team.
Yeah, it's not a high-stress situation.
No,
the biggest stress is knowing that you're about to make a decision to affect the rest of your life and join a police department. That it's not a job, it's a lifestyle, and they expect great things from you guys. So,
absolutely.
Sarge, I appreciate you,
Steve,
man.
thanks for having me.
Thank you, guys. Get more information. I want you guys to head over to St. Cloud's social media page. They have all the information. Heck, that's how I found out about this event, because they're proactive in getting that stuff out there. So give St. Cloud Police Department a follow on all their social media platforms. For now, this is Trooper Steve on patrol.